And it's really interesting. You say there has to be a fix to this, but the fix seems pretty difficult to find. And we heard from the UN official, Tom Fletcher, and he says this is a famine openly promoted by some Israeli leaders as a weapon of war. Do Israel's actions amount to a war crime in this instance? And you said to me, you know, you've seen famines before, you've been on the ground in Gaza. What does this mean? Is this a war crime?
This is certainly a horrendous situation. I'm not, an expert in terms of war crimes. I don't have that legal background. I do know that obviously horrible things have been taking place. Obviously, children, innocent people should not be suffering from hunger, should have access to food and the ability to live normal lives. That is not happening. It's not happening. First and foremost, because there was this horrendous attack on October 7th, thousands of rockets shelled on, landing on Israeli population centers, and the mass murder, rape, and abduction of Israeli citizens, which certainly created an environment within Israel that is not a love affair of their neighbors, certainly. And, in the midst of this conflict, Israel is actually getting aid in, something which, frankly speaking, in conflict zones, when you have warring parties, doesn't really happen much at all. So it's not enough aid getting in, certainly needs to be more aid getting in. The United Nations, frankly speaking, has been actually central to the problem in many ways of turning a blind eye to what was happening with all the tunnels and the militant activity in Gaza, and outsourcing, essentially, taking over the humanitarian and education systems of Gaza, as opposed to having a government there that is actually responsible to its people and working toward a situation in which there can be peace with its neighbor. Israel's not going anywhere. The Hamas quest, which is an Islamist quest, something that frightens the living bejeebies out of Egypt and many other Arab countries that don't want to see that level of fundamentalism happening. They're in power there. Whether we like it or not, that's the truth. That's the true impediment here.